You're welcome back. This is the 10th episode of this lesson, and we're going to continue right from where we left off in the ninth episode. Alright, so you see that this shape was the last thing that we had in the ninth episode, and I was talking about the text box that helps you to be able to move around in to move text around rather, to move text around in the shape. So if you have a rectangle, a triangle, a trapezium, any form of plane shape at all, and you want to move the text around in the shape, so this text box helps you to move the text around. So you have to first draw the text. Don't forget you get it from insert. You see shapes, and then this is the text box. So you can also have it somewhere else. We'll still get there. We'll get there and I'll mention it. So you can also insert a text box and then make use of it. But for this, for the sake of what we are discussing now, this is very, very handy. So once you have it inserted, now you don't want this square shape to, it's kind of blocking, it's like a barrier to every other details behind the 28 degrees. So let me zoom in a little so that you can see clear better. Alright, so we want to remove this square. Don't forget the square is from the text box and it's not as if it's a shape. Okay, so in order to remove it, you go to format and then you see it's a shape. Don't forget we inserted it from shapes, right? Text box. So but what we want to do with it is to be able to move our text around. So but we want to remove this fill and the box entirely. So we'll go to format, then we'll go to shade fill, and then you put in no fill. You see already by hovering around it, you see that it has already placed, it has already opened up the square and you can see through it. So that is one, and then we will overcome one of the challenges. We're left with the other one, which is the outline of the shape. So we can click here and then no outline. Alright, so that is the solution. So we have at 28 degrees. You can bring it closer to it. You can use the arrow key to drag it closer, or if you want to make it bigger, you can highlight it and then use shift, control and greater than to increase the size. Place it very well and then voila, we're there. So you can do the same with every other part of the angles. If you want to have it here, you can just make a duplicate of it. Ctrl D. Ctrl D is for duplicate, and then you put it here. And then let's say what you want to have here is 48 or 52. So you can highlight it and change it to 52. So you have 52 degrees there. So that's how to move text around in your shape and have it stand alone despite the text box. So that is that. So that's all we're going to have on inserting. The other ones are just regular shapes. You can insert by clicking. Once you click, then you draw. Here's the key, and then you already know this other formatting. Just adjust all of this. I've explained all of this, how you can put effects, just like we had with the images. Send to back, bring forward, and the wrapping too. Just the same way we had it with the image. You can check out the 8th episode and then the 9th episode to understand better on how to edit the shapes on this formatting, moving it around and then giving it some kind of effect. Alright, so just click and drag. You need the bracket, the curly bracket, click and drag, and then you have it. Alright, so and with this yellow, let's say you have a duplicate of this, Ctrl D. So with this yellow, with the yellow button here, you can click. Once you see this white on your cursor, you can click and then drag it back. Oh, this one maybe this stops it. Normally it's supposed to mirror it out. It's supposed to mirror it to the other side. So since it's not responding, okay, this is also not responding. So since it's not responding, that means you have to insert the second one. Usually you can drag this to the other side and then to mirror shape to make this other side. Alright, so that is that. Any other shape you want there, just click and then you have it drawn in your document. Okay, so that's all we will have with that. Let's go back to insert now. Alright, so we're moving on to smartArt. smartArt, inserting smartArt. Okay, let me go to new page. Okay, there's a new page. So smartArt basically is just a graphical or a chart representation of process, hierarchy, list, cycle, and what have you. So you can have, you see the different templates here, the list. Let me go to this, the list, and this is process. So it depends on whatever it is you are trying to portray. So you can have this, for instance, now vertical equation. So for those that will be working with quantitative reasoning for kids, you can have this, and then it's just so easy. You don't have to start drawing this and that. Just insert one of it, and then you can have 24 here plus question mark. That is where we're going to. That's what the person is going to solve to give 78. So this is already, see, it makes it so fast and easy. So it's just a simple equation that can be y setting primary school questions and basic quantitative reasoning. You can make do with this. And not only that, if you check through, you see things you can use for Venn diagram, create a whole lot of mathematical relationships and all of that. Okay, there is also gear, so I'm going to have to click out if I would create another one. So go to insert, smartArt, and then you can go to cycle this time. So here, maybe you want to have what else now? Alright, let me just make a sample of is it food web now? Will I say it's food web? Okay. Well, don't let us just, so that I don't take too much of my time. You can just try it out. Go to hierarchy, try it out. Maybe you want to make a family tree. These smartArt graphics are very, very handy in getting something like that done. Once you have family tree inserted, that this doesn't mean this is the end. You can still add to it. Let's say you want to add to this shape. Maybe you've written let's say the grandparents, so now a father, and then maybe on this other side you're supposed to have the mother. So you can add shape. So it's already added the shape to the right. So you can click on right mother. Alright, so you can now have milk child, female child, and then lastly you can have second male child, something like that. So this is a typical family tree. The point here is you can use it to create relationship between entities. You can use it to create process. You can use it to represent like whatever relationship you want to represent in a chart. So, and then there are styles. I mean, there are smartArt styles you can apply to it, just to make it look a bit different from the plain shape. Okay, so you can have this. So you see, as I'm hovering around it, it's giving me the kind of different displays that can work for. Okay. All right. So that's about smartArt. I think I should still get back there and explain some few things more. All right. So there is pyramid. Yeah. So if you want to represent anything in a pyramid, you can get it down, and then there is process. Yeah, that's just all about smartArt. And then there is chart. You might want to represent some data in the charts. You have bar charts, pie charts, histogram, you have combo, any form of chart you might want to make use of. So, but one thing about chat in Microsoft Word is you won't insert it and then be able to edit it. You know, chat. I mean, yes, chat usually deals with data, right? Okay, so the horizontal data and the vertical data. So, for instance, now if I try to insert um, a chart now about chart about what's now? Maybe the farmland, the crops, and then the year. So if I'm going to insert it, you see that it will open Excel, to open Microsoft Office Excel, which is like yeah, it's like a backup software to assist Microsoft Word in this case. Because one thing about it is, as soon as you open, as soon as you um, as soon as you open a chart, a data is required, right? So for this chart now, let me click here, and so this is just um, a random, what would I call it now? This is just a random data that is used to plot the chart. It's not. It might not be. In fact, it's not my real data. It's just like a template. Now it's left for me to now say no, this is not well, it's not category one, category two I want. This is what I want to be there. So I'm going to continue from here in the next video. And let me just stop this episode here so that I can explain in details how to handle this chart in the next episode. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do well to subscribe to my channel and share this video. See you next time.